The Woman Who Survived Her Own Beheading, Part 1. Helene Gillette was born around 1605, the only daughter of a French nobleman in Bourg-en-Bresse. She lived a quiet, sheltered life, mostly kept indoors except for church visits. But her peaceful world shattered when she turned 20. According to Helene, her brother's tutor became obsessed with her. Though she rejected his advances, he managed to trap her with the help of a maid in her mother's service. The maid locked her in a room with him. There, he assaulted her. Too ashamed and traumatized, Helene told no one. But whispers began to spread. The tutor had made sly comments, and rumors of her unchastity swept through the town. Meanwhile, Helene ignored her growing belly, perhaps out of trauma, denial, or sheer innocence. Then, the unimaginable happened. A soldier noticed a crow pecking at something in a stone wall. Curious, he approached, and found the lifeless body of a baby wrapped in cloth bearing Helene's monogram. Some stories say Helene's mother helped her through the birth, and that the child's father, the same tutor, might have taken the infant while Helene was unconscious. But he disappeared soon after, never to be questioned. Because of the blanket and the circulating rumors, officials investigated. Midwives examined Helene and confirmed she'd recently given birth. Despite her claims of innocence, French law was harsh. Any woman who hid a pregnancy and let a child die unbaptized was considered guilty of murder. In February 1625, Helene was sentenced to death. Being of noble birth, she was to be beheaded, not hanged. Her father disowned her. But her mother refused to abandon her and fought the case all the way to the Parliament of Dijon. They upheld the sentence. Helene was told she would die on May 13. Helene's mother was devastated. In the convent chapel near the prison, she spent hours face down in prayer, begging God to save her daughter. Her faith moved the nuns deeply. Even the elderly abbess, renowned for her piety and rarely outspoken, made a rare public prophecy: Helene would not die on the scaffold, but would live to old age, after a long and meaningful life. But on May 13, 1625, it seemed that prophecy would be proven false. Dressed all in white, Helene was led from her cell. A noose was tied loosely around her neck to humble her, though many in the crowd saw her as innocent. As she walked, a large lock of her braided hair fell loose, covering the noose. Some took it as a sign from God. She ascended the tall scaffold, and for a moment, stood alone. The executioner, Simon Grandjean, was still in the chapel, praying. He had taken communion that morning and was clearly uneasy. Executing a noble woman, especially one so fervently supported, felt wrong to him. Like and subscribe for Part 2.